These are my favorite Japan home delivery foods. So because of this darn pandemic, I don't know about you, but I've been ordering a lot of home delivery these days. And one of the most popular ones in Tokyo is Uber Eats. So popular that I even subscribe to their monthly pass where I get free delivery each and every time. Which means I've tried a lot of food over the months. So in this video, I wanted to share with you my recent favorites. Interestingly, because of the pandemic, there's just so many more food options because a lot of restaurants these days have opened up their door to home delivery. And if you're a meat lover, then you're definitely gonna want to pay attention to this one. But before I start, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Hold My Miso merch. If you want to see what I'm doing on the daily, check out my Instagram account. And if you have any questions about Japan or your Japan travels, check out my Discord community. Number 1. Meibutsu Otokomori from Oreryu Ramen. Oreryu Ramen is a Shibuya-born Shio ramen shop. They also have a simple clear Shio soup, but I always go for their creamy matured Shio soup. Yes, we are back with one of my favorites. This I've actually featured already in one of my videos, but the fact that they deliver straight to my door makes it even better. This is really like a man's meal. Like, this is what it's really called. Meibutsu Otokomori. It's their famous man's meal, I guess would be the direct translation. You can see right there, it has some luscious piece of chashu. It has a half-cooked egg right there, and it has a little bit of other ingredients like the spinach. Most of all, it comes with these freshly fried pieces of karaage fried chicken. And you know my heart sings when this happens. I've been waiting for this all day. The noodles itself still a little bit on kind of like the harder side, which I prefer. And then the soup, it has that spicy kick that I love. With a lot of the shows, like the salt-based soups, they're really kind of light, where this one is thick. It's almost similar to python soup, which is kind of like a creamy white chicken soup. But this one, I do think it has some pork mixed in there as well. So overall, man, I just love the thickness of this soup. My favorite part, the fried chicken. Oh, that is perfectly cooked fried chicken. Juicy, tender middle, crispy outside. When that chicken soaks up all of that soup, it's just so flavorful with that bite. It's almost worth just letting it sit in the soup for a little bit so that it picks up even more flavor. Let me take a bite of the egg right there. Now that is a perfectly cooked egg. You can see how it's not fully cooked. It's still kind of soft and gooey in the middle. And then this is the center piece of the chashu. It just melted off. It is so tender that it just doesn't hold up very well together. It just wants to melt off your chopsticks. That is brilliant. Basically, they pretty much reproduced what they had in the shop and they brought it straight to your front door. And what I love is that when it's delivered, they separate all of the ingredients so that it doesn't get all soggy from the time it's made at the store to deliver to your house, and then you just put it all together yourself. This is an exceptional meal. Who would have thought you could have this level of ramen delivered to your house? Number 2, the double cheeseburger from Henry's Burger. Crispy patties coming straight off an iron plate. Only haters gonna hate on this one. I already have a smile on my face for this one. So this is Henry's Burger. It is a double cheeseburger. So what you have is you have 2 burgers in here. You have cheese. I actually ordered an extra slice, some lettuce. It has some tomatoes in here, some special sauce. Gotta take a bite. I gotta take a bite. wow, you can definitely taste the umami in that burger. So this is premium Kuroge Wagyu beef that you get at a specialty Yakiniku place. What they've done is they've taken the parts that you can't really sell for Yakiniku and they chop it all up and they make these delicious umami packed burgers, and I just love it. The meat itself, it's not really finely cut, it's very coarse. You can see that it's really chunky. I just gotta take another bite. My soul is filled. The bread is kind of like soft and chewy. You can taste like kind of like the butter that's been infused in that. See right there, they have kind of like their special sauce. It's almost kind of reminiscent to Thousand Island. Like literally, this is one of my favorite burger spots in Tokyo because the meat is so flavorful. It's so packed with umami. Before we continue on, I wanted to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for this video, Squarespace. If you watch any of my other videos, you know that Squarespace is my go-to for building my online presence. And if you've ever seen my TokyoZebra.com website, that's built on Squarespace. Here's why they're so awesome. Squarespace has uniquely awesome templates, making it easy to start. And better yet, they have some pretty awesome tools to help you along the way. For example, they have portfolios and galleries to display all of your projects. And Squarespace has powerful blogging tools to tell your story, share your updates, photos, and videos. And if you're an analytics nerd like me, you can see how your visits, unique visitors, and page views trend over time, helping you to build a better website as you go. So go to squarespace.com today for your free trial, and when you're ready to check out, go to squarespace.com/Paolo from Tokyo and get 10% off your first domain or website. Hey Michael, do you hear the fire alarm?
What? Why?
Because it's about to get smoky in here.
Just do the video.
Okay. Number 3, ultimate chicken and egg rice bowl from Miyazaki Jidorisumibiyaki Kuruma. Alright, so are we doing this? Are we doing this? Yes we are, we're doing that chicken on chicken. Or chicken on egg. So we have charcoal grilled chicken on a bed of melty fluffy egg and then some rice at the bottom just to fill it out. You can see right there that chicken thigh is blackened by the charcoal. All of that smoked chicken. Miyazaki, which is known for their sumibiyaki, which is like smoked grilled chicken. I'm gonna actually have to use a spoon for this so I can get all of the flavors all in one. Taking a bite of that now. The first thing that hits you is just all of that smoke flavor. Then you combine it with a melty egg. It just kind of like gooey and adds just a little bit more flavor to the chicken, and it's just a perfect meal. And then the rice just balances it out, right? So I feel like they've added kind of like a dashi to the egg as well, giving it like an additional flavor, kind of like a deeper umami. Look at these pieces of chicken right there. You look at it, you almost think it's an oyster. Yeah, it looks like, it almost looks like an oyster. It's nice about the egg and the rice itself. It's so good, you don't even need the chicken to have it because of all that dashi in there. It's so flavorful. You can just take the rice and put it in like a little fajita and this crisp.
Why do you always have to make a fajita?
Hey little dude, do you want to go on camera? Say hello to everyone. Hey. Number 4, Wagyu beef Sinew black curry from Takiniku Meijin Wagyumaru. So this one I go to when I want a little bit of fire in my belly. It's not the spiciest ever, but it's ultra delicious. So what's special about this curry, first of all, is that it uses prime Wagyu beef. You can see there are beef chunks. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of just curry beef chunks. And then just mix it in with some rice. Ultra simple, but ultra delicious at the same rate. The beef is Wagyu and it's quite tender. I believe that it's been kind of just like sitting in this curry, making it just ultra tender. And the curry picks up a lot of umami coming from the Wagyu beef. It also has a dashi taste to it. Like just one little bite, there's so much flavor in there. But overall, you have this tender Wagyu beef in this black, thick, potent curry over some rice. Another meal that you just can't get wrong. And number 5, Yakiniku bento from Kintan Roppongi. Yakiniku! I know this one is a little bit more expensive than, you know, what people might think as an acceptable meal for delivery, but look at this beauty. Premium Japanese Wagyu beef delivered to Yodo. So this meat bento box is only available at the end of the month, and only 10 of them are available per day, and I got one of the 10. Let me just, yeah, it's a lot. If you just dig deep in here, you can see that it's not just this one layer, but there's several layers that go pretty deep into this bed of rice. So if you look right here, you have the akami, which is like a red meat. You have the juicy kalbi right here in the middle, and then you have like a dry aged gyutan, which is beef tongue. I've been talking way too much. I just need to take a bite. Oh, that is juicy. You can definitely taste the sweet sauce. It's a little bit sweet. It has a little bit of savoriness to it, but it's just the meat itself. It's so tender. And now let's try the red meat itself. You can see that the akami has less fat. There's a lot of sauce on there as well. Wow! So the akami, it doesn't have a lot of fat, but it makes up with all this flavor. It's quite a different experience. Like the kalbi, you can taste a lot of like the juices coming from the fat. It's nice being able to taste all of that meat in the akami. Want to taste some of my meat, Maiko?
I think I don't understand.
Don't you want some of my meat?
Secret message?
No secret message.
Why do you have to say my meat?
Here, have a bite of their meat. Okay, maybe the people watching would like to try. Would you guys like a bite of this instead of Maiko? It's so good, right?
Oh, shit.
Only at the end of the month that it's available.
They're doing it because it's after payday.
People want to go home and eat some good meat. This is the place to go. The final piece, you have the gyutan. There's a lot of flavor in this one too, right? It's more of like a standard, not a lemon sauce, but onion or like garlic sauce. You really get a sense of the like barbecue, of the charcoal. Can you guys get premium Wagyu beef like this delivered to your door? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. So that concludes the video. I hope you like it. If you did, help me out and hit that like button. If you guys want to see more Japan food videos, Japan guides, or anything related to Japan, hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.